Capacity development is actually one of the most important things we do in the organization, and we've always done. Development is about helping develop those capacities at the country level, which are going to be the ones taking care of development issues in the future. So actually, for FAO, it's a core function. Core function means that it is a way of arriving at results. If you look at our work, most of the results that we have set out for ourselves involve some way of capacity development. It's natural to the kind of work we as a development agency do. So it is essential for our work. Now, for a very long time, capacity development has been thought to be kind of training, under the idea that you go, you do training, and that's it, you're setting up your capacities. Well, this is not the case, because this doesn't really allow us to have really sustainable change processes in place. What happens with the training many times is that you train, you leave, and it could be that you don't get the right people at the training, that those people afterwards are not able to practice their skills and so on. So actually, whereas training is a fundamental part of capacity development, there's much more to capacity development than only training. So on the one hand, you need to ensure that the individuals have the capacities they need to be able to perform well. But that's not enough, because individuals operate within organizations. And if the organizations are not, let's say, ready to take up these new capacities, it simply won't be effective. The three dimensions of capacity development are the individual with his or her capacities, then the organization in which this individual is going to be working in, and then of course there's a third dimension which sometimes tends to be forgotten, and is the enabling environment. So in order for an individual to perform better within an organization, and an organization to perform better on any kind of development issues that we would want to, we need to look at what is out there for them. So the enabling environment is as important as the capacity development for the individual and the organization. What is an enabling environment? It is about the policy frameworks, it's about the legal issues that will allow this organization to be able to perform on what it has been developing its capacities on. Now, it is also important to remember that when we look at individuals' capacity development, we're not only looking at technical skills. Of course, technical skills are important, but we need individuals to have a number of other skills to be able to really perform. And these other skills, the ones that we call the functional skills, are as important as the technical skills, especially in today's world, where you need to go out, you need to be able to engage other actors, you need to talk to others in order to be effective. So these skills, sometimes called softer skills, are quite important, and they are about managing programs, they're about partnering, they're about talking to others, they're about developing policy dialogue processes. All of these are sometimes as important as the technical skills in themselves.